Hello everyone, this is Earl Goat here. I spent 22 days, hiked over 220 miles, captured over 300 gigs of videos and photos, and made a long video out of each day. Now I've cut those 22 videos down to make this one detailed video of the John Muir Trail. There's the falls. That's a great view. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm back here, back in the village. It took me about 4 hours, maybe a little bit over, to get all the way up top to the Mist Trail. Came down the John Muir Trail, and oh, what a great hike. Oh, it feels so good to be out on the trail again. Heart pounding and lungs begging for mercy. I love it. I'm here at Glacier Point. Took the bus all the way up here, and now I'm starting the Panorama Trail. I can't wait to be on top of there tomorrow. Damn, that's gonna be awesome. It's getting really hazy out again. That fire, there's a small fire that they just keep on letting it burn. And that's what's creating all this hazy weather. Holy moly. Oh boy. That is far down. Wow. I think those are the Royal Arches over there. I think that's what they're called. There's Half Dome, getting closer. What's going on, Raven? Alright, well, this is where the Panorama Trail meets John Muir Trail. Come down there, and you just hang a right and towards Half Dome and Nevada Falls, which will lead us to Little Yosemite Valley. Yeah, I just relaxed a bit. The sun's behind the mountains over there. I'm sure it's gonna get pretty dark pretty soon, pretty fast now, so I'm gonna boogie on up to Little Yosemite and camp and call it a day. I'm almost up to the backpackers campground. Hopefully it's not too full. I can find a spot and pitch my tent. And well, I just stashed my backpack in a pretty good spot. Marked it with my handkerchief and I can see the cables. Nobody on them. Sweet. I was hoping that it wouldn't be very busy. Getting crazy. Well, here at the top of Half Dome, the views are unbelievable. I mean, really something. That's Cloud's Rest way up there, the highest peak, and that's where I'll be headed next. Well, I'm on my way down now. Way down there. I'm heading out to Cloud's Rest. Way up there. The views from there, I think even better. Oh, what an experience. I can't believe I'm actually here. Half Dome complete. Oh yeah. I'm all packed up and on the trail, headed towards Cloud's Rest. Cloud's Rest, 4.3 miles. Well, I stashed my pack at a pretty good spot. Well, I'm on top of Cloud's Rest, and it wasn't too bad of a hike. It was a little bit steep, but not too bad at all. Half Dome way out there. Oh my gosh. Best thing I've ever seen in my life. These views are better than Half Dome. What a beautiful place. Unbelievable. Clouds rest. Start heading down again and see how far I can make it today. Wow, that fire must really be getting out of, well, I'm not sure if out of control already, but it's picking up like crazy. There's some really dark smoke coming up. I think they're fighting that fire now. I see these water bombers. The airplanes are, I think they're called water bombers. They see them flying all over now. And the smoke is just really thick. And it's everywhere down here too. It's all I can smell. Oh, really hope they get that fire under control soon. This is nuts. It's actually kind of scary too. Even the deers are freaking out. There's a shitload of ash falling too. Well, 5 minutes ago I seen a little fire on an old decaying log. And it's like right close to the fucking trail. I don't know if it started from the ash that's falling. I ran over there quickly. It's just a small little one. Grabbed 2 hands full of sand, dumped it on top of it and patted it out. But I mean, fuck. All of a sudden there's gonna be a fire around here. Fucking scary shit. Oh boy. Looks like it's all blowing that way. Because over here it's nice and clear blue skies. But over here, smoke is all blowing that way. Oh fuck, the fire's just right down there.
Whoa!
Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, I think that's the camp over there. I can see a building. We just stopped here at the Sunrise High Sierra camp and we were told to leave. They gave us some sandwiches and some fruit, cookies, and yeah, we are evacuating. The fire is less than 4 miles from here, and we have to go. They told us to, everyone's actually evacuating, the employees and everything, so.
I was inspired by, it was like a quote. It doesn't matter how far you run and how much or how long does it take it to get there.
Yep.
What's matter is how your world gets filled as your lungs gets empty.
Getting close to Donahue Pass. We crossed the river once. We're gonna cross it again. And we've heard that there's supposed to be some really good campsites around that area. So we're gonna camp there and do Donahue Pass in the morning. Headed up to Donahue Pass. In this cold morning. I'm headed up to Island Pass, which has been a pretty easy climb. Not too bad at all. Fucking swimming in some glacier water here.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Oh yeah. There's quite a few lakes in this area. This big beautiful lake here is Garnet Lake. Absolutely amazing area. Well, I'm all packed up and ready to hit the trail again. It's about 1 o'clock and it's definitely a late start, but let me get to Shadow Lake and maybe try fishing there a little bit. And, yeah, I did all my laundry. I think this must be Shadow Lake. Well, I'm all packed up and ready to go. And this is where I had my tent last night. Just right beside the lake here. Lake Rosalie. Yesterday was a pretty lazy day. Did my laundry and stuff, but I only hiked about 2 miles down the way, and I was right at the Edisa junction with the JMT where they meet up, and I came from there to here to Rosalie. It's such a nice spot, and I think this might be Gladys Lake. Wow, the sun is bright. And this might be Trinity Lakes, or at least one of them. There's another lake just in behind this one, just over there. This here is Johnston Lake. Right here in Johnston Meadow. Well, I'm headed over to Devil's Postpile National Monument. I'm gonna go check that out, and after that I'm gonna head into Red's Meadow. It's about 10 o'clock right now. Been on the trail for 3 hours, and well, here I am on top of Devil's Postpile. This here is Rainbow Falls. Well, I just stopped here at Red's Meadow, picked up my resupply. I got here around 12:30. I had 2 big burgers. They didn't have fries, so they just gave me a bag of chips, which was really, really good. 2 bags of chips as well. Had a couple of beers, and fully restocked on food and water. And it's about 4:30. I could stay here at Red's Meadow at the Backpackers campground, but I just want to push on a little bit, camp out again. Left my pack at the store there earlier as I headed out to Rainbow Falls, and I also checked out the lower falls. It's nothing special, but glad I went and looked at them. We were headed through the burn area. I'm all packed up and ready to go. This is my campsite last night. Pretty sure I might still attempt one of the red cones mountains, because I really would like to get a good view of all these mountains that are behind these trees. I'm here on the top of one of the red cones. It's quite the climb up here. It's really steep, and you just more or less find your own way and pull yourself up. It's definitely a lot easier with trekking poles, and the views from up here are just absolutely amazing. I just summited the taller of the two red cones, and views were amazing. Got back down to the trail, got all the pebbles out of my shoes. Purple Lake, this way. There's Purple Lake. Oh, that's beautiful. It's huge. I'm almost up to Virginia Lake, where I'll be camping for tonight. Packed up and ready to hit the trail. Here's the campsite that I had last night. Fish are jumping. I'm headed towards Tully Hole and then to Silver Pass. Well, it sure was cold last night again. Had quite a bit of frost on my tent this morning, even when I was packing it up. My hands are freezing. Such calm water. Oh, what a beautiful trail. My goodness. Here you can see the switchbacks going all the way down to Tully Hole. Silver Pass, that way. Tully Hole, where we just came from. Cascade Valley, down that trail. This lake right here is Squaw Lake. And we're still headed up to Silver Pass. Still climbing. I think the trail goes that direction now. I think I'm on top of Silver Pass. I'm gonna go all the way to the top. Check out these views. Top of Silver Pass. is Chief Lake. Not sure what that lake over there is. I have to check my map. This here is Silver Pass Lake. Just got down from Silver Pass, and it's about 3,000 feet downhill all the way down to Vermilion Valley. I'm all packed up and ready to go. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna see if I can catch that the ferry into Vermilion Valley. This is where I had my tent last night. It was a good, really good spot, and this is where I had my fire last night. It's a pretty sweet spot. Glad to call it home for the night. Mono Pass. That way. Selden Pass. Keep going this way. Down the JMT. I think this is usually where they have the landing, or even a quarter mile back. I mean, it is so dry. Well, I've decided to walk into Vermilion Valley Resort. I can see a ton of other people's footprints out here too. Just kind of following them. I have no idea where this place even is. We're back here at the John Muir Trail. From where the Lake Edison ferry dropped me off to back to the John Muir Trail is 2.8 miles. And at VVR, they have a weight scale at the store there to weigh your pack. I weighed it earlier, and with 2 liters of water in my resupply, I'm sitting at pretty much exactly at 70 pounds. But yeah, I feel good. Doesn't feel that heavy at all. Bear Ridge Trailhead, just down that way. Bear Creek Trailhead, Bear Creek Cutoff Trail Head, Silver Pass, Selden Pass. This is where I had my tent set up last night. Nice flat spot, and didn't have a fire. It's right around 10,000 feet, so well, here we are, Marie Lakes. Well, it's about 11 o'clock now. Spent quite a bit of time here in Marie Lakes. Did a nice little time lapse. Lots and lots of photos. I mean, this area is just so nice. Now right there, Selden Pass. A little dip. Should be a nice and easy pass, probably the easiest one yet. Alright, well, we're on top of Southbound Pass. Check out the views on this side. This is Hart Lake, right after Southbound Pass. These here are the Sally Keys Lakes, right after Hart Lake. Still the Sally Keys Lakes. I think this is the smaller one. The one here on the left is a little bit bigger. Still headed down into the valley. Down, 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 down. We go hiking into the valley. Florence Lake and Muir Trail Ranch. Goes down that way. Southbound Pass, back from where we came, Kings Canyon National Park, and PCT Pass. PCT Pass. This way. My next resupply is in Kearsarge, over Kearsarge Pass in Independence, at the post office there. Southbound Pass, Kings Canyon, Florence Lake. That way. This way is the other way towards the Muir Trail Ranch. Florence Lake, Southbound Pass, back that way. Kings Canyon, this way. That PCT Pass, Pine Creek Pass, up that way. John Muir Wilderness. Entering Kings Canyon. Evolution Valley, Florence Lake, and Goodhart Canyon. What's up, dear? I need to cross that river before I put on my shoes, so I'm all packed up and ready to go. So it's 7:30 in the morning. I'm on the trail. I cross that creek. It's relatively cold, but nice and refreshing. And I am headed for Muir Pass. It's about 10 miles away. Sapphire Lake. We're headed over to Wanda Lake and then Muir Pass. Oh, there's some dark clouds going over these mountains. I hope they don't cause any trouble. Definitely don't want to get rained on, and I do want to do Muir Pass today yet, so it's almost 1 o'clock. Still haven't eaten lunch. I'm gonna get to Wanda Lake and should be coming up real shortly now. And I'm gonna sit there and have a nice lunch. Oh, there it is. There's Wanda Lake. I just cooked up a nice big lunch. Had some lemonade and did a time lapse. This whole area here. Sitting right there by that rock. And it's about 2 miles to Muir Pass from here. And about 400 or 500 feet elevation. I can see the Muir Hut on top of Muir Pass, which is just right up there. I'm on top of Muir Pass. Right on. This here is the Muir Hut on top of Muir Pass. Just tight. What a nice shelter. Wonder what lake this is. Well, this must be Lake Helen. Wow. Oh, we're going down quite a ways now. This is where I had my tent set up last night. Right beside the river. Middle Fork, John Muir Trail, Southbound. Trail is just right here beside me, zigzags, goes over these boulders, so it's going across that green section there. You go up, make your way all the way up, and then over that. Anyway, that's called the Golden Staircase, or this whole section up to here, all up to there. And the whole time you're climbing these Golden Staircase, you look around to see where the trail is going to lead. You can't see it, but man, you have no idea how it just gets around all this. Like, pretty much everything. Like, you look up there, it's like, how are you going to get further? But you keep following the trail, and it's just such an incredibly made trail. I can't even describe how much work it must have taken to build this. I mean, wow. What a beautiful lake. Well, I'm on past the lower Palisade Lake, and I'm headed towards the upper Palisade Lake. I hope the trail drops closer down towards the lake with a good campsite. Wouldn't mind trying my luck at some fishing tonight yet. It's only about 4:30 right now, and I'm just gonna go a little further and get closer to Mather Pass so that I can do that nice and early in the morning. It's the upper Palisade Lake, sitting at 10,679 feet. What a beautiful area. I mean, wow. Just incredible. Well, it's about 6:20 in the morning, and I'm all packed up and on the trail. There's Upper Palisade Lake. Caught 2 fish in there yesterday. Put them in with my supper, and it was good. Beautiful morning, besides the fact that it's so windy, or crazy breezes once in a while. I think that's Mather Pass right up there. Sun's just peeking over these mountains. And I'm on top of Mather Pass. Yeah. Oh. The views are incredible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the top of Mather Pass. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. And now we go down. Up and down. That's what the John Muir Trail is all about. Just pass after pass, up and down. And then we got switchback after switchback after switchback after switchback. And there you can faintly see the trail going. It's over there, over there, over there. It starts going down, 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 across, in between those lakes over there. And who knows where it's gonna lead. I'm headed up to Pinchot Pass. I'm doing climbing again. Taboose Pass junction with the JMT. Heads that way. And the JMT goes this way. Pincho Pass is about 3 miles away. This is Lake Marjorie. Nice big beautiful lake. I need some water. I'm 100% out. First water source I see. I'm gonna filter me 2 nice cold liters of water. Yeah, it's all cables. That's sweet, dude. Holy shit. That's pretty sweet, man. This is awfully sketchy. Well, it's almost 7 o'clock. And we still have like 2 miles to go. been a long day. Did some fishing right here in this little pond and caught 2 little trout. I just spent the night beside Arrowhead Lake. They have bear boxes and everything there, so that's pretty cool. So 6:20 in the morning. I'm on the trail all packed up and ready to rock. There's a lake down there. Beautiful lake. Really, really nice. Anyway, I'm up early and at it again because, well, I'm gonna see if I can get into Independence for my resupply. It is Saturday, so I'm not really sure how late they're open. Did 27 or 28 miles yesterday, and about 6,000 feet elevation. So yeah, it's quite a day. I'm a little bit tired this morning, but I gotta push on. I think this lake coming up is one of the first Ray lakes. I think there's a few of them anyway. And we're headed to Glen Pass this morning. Food storage box. Please leave nothing in box when you depart. These are the Ray Lakes. And I'm headed up to Glen Pass. I'm almost to the top of Glen Pass. What a beautiful area. Ray Lakes is just down there, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lakes right here. Oh, it's windy. Oh boy, that's cold. Oh, well, we're on the other side now. Oh, that's a lot better. Oh wow, that's some intense wind. I'm headed down to Kearsarge Pass Junction, and two people have told me that's only about a mile away, so I'm getting there. And then it's another 7 miles though till the parking lot. 7 or 8 miles. Charlotte Lake, Vidette Meadows, and Ray Lakes. Onion Valley and Kearsarge Lakes. That way. That's where I want to go. Almost up to Kearsarge Pass. Well, that's the top of Kearsarge Pass, and I'm headed down. It sure is windy on this side. I'm still on my way down to Kearsarge parking lot trailhead, and there's a lot of people coming up here. Kearsarge Pass is way up there. That must be the town of Independence. Way down there, I can see it. Wow, what a view. Well, I'm almost down at the Kearsarge Pass trailhead, and seem to be a ton of vehicles, but they're probably all just going up. I don't know, no one's probably leaving yet, so I'm not sure what the hitch is gonna be like. Well, it's about 1:20, and I'm here at the parking lot. Well, I'm here in Independence. Just did some grocery shopping, and now I'm headed out to the campground. It's just a little bit out of town, and that's where I'll be for the next 2 days. Up today all day and tomorrow all day, and Monday, the trail or the post office opens at only at 9:30. And I'm leaving my campsite that I had for 2 days. Got my tent set up right here, right beside this little creek. Incredible views the whole time. I've got my resupply box and I am headed back into the mountains. Hopefully the hitch isn't too bad getting back into to Kearsarge Pass Trailhead. I haven't seen a whole lot of traffic here down this road today. Shit, I was only hitchhiking for maybe 5 minutes, so I'm glad it all worked out. So now I'm here at the Onion Valley Trailhead, headed up to Kearsarge Pass. Onion Valley Trailhead. Well, it's going to be quite a climb today. I'm going to see if I can get over Kearsarge Pass and all the way to Charlotte Lake, where I want to camp tonight. It's going to be a nice long climb. I'm still headed up to Kearsarge Pass. It's a little over 2 hours of climbing now, and I can see it. All in all, it's actually been a relatively easy climb, even with my fully restocked pack, weighing at around 70 pounds again. Feeling good though, my legs are doing awesome. Not even really tired. Well, I'm headed down off of Kearsarge Pass. Took me exactly 2 hours and 2.5 hours to get all the way to the top from the parking lot. This is Bullfrog Lake. Still heading back to the John Muir Trail. Well, I'm back on the John Muir Trail. Just came off of the Kearsarge Pass trail junction or trail, and this is the intersection that I got off of to go to Kearsarge. So now I'm headed over to Charlotte Lake, which is only about 0.8 miles away. John Muir Trail, Cedar Grove, 18 miles. Kearsarge Pass, 3 miles. Onion Valley, Charlotte Lake, 0.7 miles. Guess we go this way. I'm all set up here. It's about 4:30 and I'm gonna try some fishing. Here on Charlotte Lake. Well, I'm all packed up and ready to hit the trail again. I'm gonna head on over to Bullfrog Lake, have some lunch there and try my luck at fishing there too, and see how it goes there. Spend a few hours fishing there and then head on over to Kearsarge Lakes, find a real nice campsite and spend the rest of the afternoon there. When you get up nice and early and hopefully be on the trail by 6 o'clock in the morning again. Do Forester Pass and just go as far as I possibly can go tomorrow. I'm gonna head on over to Kearsarge Lakes, where I'll be finding a nice campsite and fishing for the rest of the afternoon. I've spent like probably 4.5 hours here, probably 4 hours of solid fishing more or less, and got 6, 7, 8, 9 fish just right here. So 2 I let go, and I still ate 1 and I have 6 that I'll be cooking up tonight. And this Kearsarge Pass, just in between those trees, way up there. Here are the Kearsarge Pinnacles, and there are the Kearsarge Lakes. Well, from Bullfrog Lake here to Kearsarge Lakes, it's about a 30-minute walk. And I think this will be home for tonight. Right here. Well, tonight for supper I got those 6 fish that I caught. Small fish. I took all the bones out and got nothing but the meat left now. Real good tasting fish. I put a package of ramen in here and a package of dehydrated vegetable soup. And some olive oil, salt and pepper, and quite a bit of hot sauce. Look at all that fish. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so good. What a great soup that'll be. Yeah, here in Kearsarge Lakes, I caught 4 more fish. Look at that. Just amazing pieces of fish. Yeah. It's gonna be good. Well, it's exactly 6 o'clock on the money, and I am on the trail. I am leaving my campsite here at Kearsarge Pass, or Kearsarge Lakes, sorry, and headed back towards the John Muir Trail and off to Forester Pass. Then I'll probably go all the way down to, I think it was Wright Creek Junction or something like that. This is a beautiful Bullfrog Lake. Caught quite a few fish here yesterday. Alright, Bullfrog Lake, 0.5, Kearsarge Lakes, 3 miles. That's just where I came from. I did it in 45 minutes. John Muir Trail, south. Alright, back on the JMT. It's been a few days. It's like 4 days. I think Forester Pass is only about 9 miles away. So bear boxes here. I think this might be Upper Vedette Meadow. Oh, look at that lake. This must be that lake at 12,000 some odd 100 feet. It's probably the most beautiful water I've ever seen in my life. It's just so crystal clear. My pack is still relatively heavy from the resupply at Independence. It's around, I'd say about 65 pounds. Little by little though, every step gets you further to the end. Well, I'm on top of Forester Pass, and it's just unbelievably beautiful. The views are amazing. As far as you can see, there's mountains and mountains. There's a couple of really nice lakes down there. You can see the trail just goes zigzagging all the way out as far as you can see, really. Entering Sequoia National Park, Forester Pass, elevation 13.2. Now the climb all the way up to Forester Pass, I mean, it's just a long climb. It's not really all that hard. It just takes a while. I got up here at 11, I think it was 11:20, and all the way from Kearsarge Lakes. I think that was around 11 or 12, maybe 13 miles. Not 100% sure. I'll have to double check. I think it's like close to 12 miles though. And yeah, it wasn't too bad though. I'm gonna have lunch up here, relax, just soak in these views. Because just in a little while I'll unfortunately be back home, and I'll miss this so much. I know I will. Well, I just had a nice lunch up here. I think I'm gonna start heading down. So it's a lot windier. Well, I've got about 8 miles to go. 8.6, I think, actually. And I'm gonna camp at the Wright Creek crossing, just on the other side of the crossing, and supposed to be some nice campsites there. So that's where I'm headed. Oh, there's Forester Pass. Not sure exactly how we got down there. It looks pretty crazy. But yeah, that's where we just came down from. I just passed a couple that are going north, and they told me that Thursday and Friday we're supposed to have a fucking snowstorm. So, I don't know, hopefully we don't. I've probably gone about 5 miles from Forester Pass. I can still see Forester back there, but it's definitely quite a ways away. It's Forester Pass. Lake America, Cairn River, 3 miles that way. Well, I've got about 4.5 miles till the Wrights Creek crossing where I'll be camping. Shepherd Pass, that way. Forester Pass, back that way. Wallace Creek, 4.4. Mount Whitney, 16.1. Alright. Small little pond there, or small lake I should say. Definitely am a little bit tired today. I did, I think 21.5 or 22 miles today, and I was including crazy Forester Pass. Right, this here is Wrights Creek. Well, I'm here at my campsite. It's just right after we cross Wrights Creek. It's on the right hand side of the trail. I have to walk down a little bit, but you can see them from the trail. And there's a bunch of them. Like there's probably 10 tents could easily fit in this general area here. There's actually a couple more up there too. But yeah, this is one spot that many people have been before, I'm sure. It was nicely cleaned up, and well, I'm all packed up and ready to hit the trail again. That was my campsite last night. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning right now. It's definitely a lazy morning again, but I only have about 6 miles to go to get to Guitar Lake, so I think it's just fine. I just spent the lazy morning reading and having a nice breakfast, and yeah, just being lazy really, which felt pretty damn good. Yesterday I added it up, and yeah, I did do 21.5 miles yesterday, which with Forester Pass. Got pretty tired, and just like I hoped, I slept pretty darn well, so definitely needed that, because last couple of nights have been, I don't know, for some reason I couldn't sleep well at all, so Alright, off to Guitar Lake. I think this lake here is Timberline Lake. A little before Guitar Lake. Timberline Lake, closed to grazing and camping. All right. It's a really nice lake. Hopefully I can find a good site with some shelter from this wind. I'm gonna check out the neck of this Guitar Lake. Well, early this morning around midnight, a quarter after midnight, I decided that yes, in fact, that I am gonna do Whitney today. More and more people are saying that this storm might, storm's coming in, and so I'm gonna finish the John Muir Trail today. Looks pretty exciting. It's about 1:40 in the morning, and I am headed to Whitney. Watch the sun come up. Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. Mount Whitney, 1.9 miles. Must be at 13,600 or some feet. So I got another 1,000 feet to climb in 1.9 miles. I'm gonna stash my pack here. And head all the way up to Whitney. We're on the top of Mount Whitney.
Hop up on the spot.
A little bit windy. So sweet. Here we are inside the shack, finally out of the wind. Oh my gosh. 104 years old, this building.
104?
Yeah. top of Mount Whitney. We watched the sun come up and it was amazing. It's extremely windy out. Thank goodness for the shelter up here though. It's definitely saving our ass. Views are just spectacular. As you can see, just mountains and mountains. There's a shelter.
Oh yeah.
What's up, everybody? Well, I'm all done the JMT, and I'm headed down to the outpost camp. I think I'm gonna start heading down right now, and yeah, all done the JMT. John Muir Trail, check. That's fucking awesome. I'm headed down now, down off of Mount Whitney. So I was thinking actually just heading all the way into Lone Pine and see if I could actually hitch all the way to Mammoth today yet and have a couple of beers with a nice meal. Does sound pretty damn good now that I'm done with JMT. I should celebrate a little bit. It's quite an accomplishment. This is the end of my big adventure. I'm only flying out on the 29th, but yeah, I'll probably do some venturing around in Mammoth Lakes. That wasn't even a year ago. I just watched John Emersano's YouTube video of the John Muir Trail, and never hiked a day in my life until then, and just trained, and my goodness, how far I've come. Colorado Trail, finished it, and with the Calagia Peaks Loop, and now the John Muir Trail. This here is Mirror Lake. Beautiful surroundings. I can finally see the trailhead. Oh my goodness. What a descent it's been. Going down forever, it seems like. It's close to 2 o'clock, and I got off of Whitney around about 9:30 in the morning, and I had a half-hour break with Axel, and just hung out and had some snacks and coffee, and just shit since that's it. That's the only break I've had. I'm entirely out of water, have been for the last hour, and I just wanna eat. I'm so hungry too. Oh man, just down and down and down. My knees and my ankles are starting to feel it. I've been pushing myself quite a bit just to get down at a relatively fast pace, and I'm getting tired too. I've only had like 3 hours of sleep. 3, 4 hours of sleep at the most. And I got up around 12:30. I started packing up. Finally down at the trailhead. Oh my goodness. Wow. Man, I'm exhausted. was just over there. Back here in Mammoth Lakes, and I'm gonna see if I can find myself a campsite for the night.